Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and today I'm going to show you how to build absolutely awesome house. Make sure you slap a like on this video. I just freestyled this house and I thought people would really like it, so yeah, I've done some of the interior, but if you guys slap enough likes on the video, I'll definitely do a full interior. But yeah, I really like how it's come out. I've used the quartz bricks, but you can use something else with some diorite and stuff. And yeah, it's just got a really nice cottage sort of feel. I suppose it's kind of like I could call it a cottage. It's got a place where you can put your garden and your farm at the back as well. And yeah, it's just got a really nice feel to it, I think. The front entrance is here, but as you can see, yeah, make sure you slap a like on this video. I bring unique content like this all the time, always trying to experiment. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, and you will definitely see loads more houses like this. So on the inside, this is what I did, but obviously there's loads of work to be done. Yeah, through here it's got like a nice little passage here that leads you down, and around here you've got some space underneath the stairs as well. And yeah, it's just a nice roomy sort of spacey kind of house. So up here we've got a place, maybe we could have a bedroom or something like that here, and then a nice open space here, and then it goes into like a big area here. So yeah, you could probably have this as a storage room or something. And I actually opened this up so you can actually have a little balcony as well to look out. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this house. Slap a like on the video, and without further ado, let's build this awesome house. Have you seen a house like this on YouTube ever, man? No? Slap a like on the video, please. No, you don't have to. But if you enjoy the video, slap a like on the video. It really does help me out. I've done a fast tutorial on this. This is block for block on that one. But I did a faster tutorial on this kind of big mammoth house. So I'll put this down in the description, a link down to this house as well. Yeah, it's got like a little wheelbarrow and everything. Look at that. So yeah, and yeah, I might actually give you a quick tour. So yeah, you kind of see. So I'll put a link down to this one in the description as well. But without further ado, let's build this awesome house. Hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, I'm going to try and come up with more unique houses like this. This is like just an awesome cottage, isn't it, really? But yeah, I shall see you in the next video. wait, no, this is the beginning of the video, isn't it? I've just finished building the house, you see. Anyway, let's build it. Right, okay, so this build should fit in a 30 times 30, and yeah, I'm just going to go with the flow of it and see how it turns out. So I'm going to start off with some spruce planks. I'm going to be using some of the quartz bricks, but if you want to use a different white block, you can. And just to texture it, I think I'm going to use something like diorite, because people are saying they don't really use diorite that much, so we might as well. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 back like this. This is going to be kind of the front, and then 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and then back at the right hand side facing from the front is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'll be 10 altogether down there. 1, 2 back. We'll count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yeah, let's start from the front again and do this side. So I'm going to count 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 1 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it should be level with that. I'm going to go all the way across here. I might do a farm at the back, maybe, and this is going to be kind of some I'll work on that later. Wait, 3 gaps and then 1 in the ground for now as a placement block, just so you know where I'm at. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that, and then maybe we'll put the quartz bricks across like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 altogether. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 should do, maybes. But on this one, maybe put it here. On that block, I'm going to have this going across, because I kind of don't want it all white. I kind of want some pattern in it of some form. And then I'm going to grab my stripped spruce like that, and yeah, that's going to be our window, I think. Window design, I'm going to go with something fairly simple, something like this. Maybe that going across the top, and then 1, 2, that going like that, and then something like that, and then across the bottom, maybe what we could do is trapdoors, 3 trapdoors there, and maybe use the spruce stairs like that. So I'm happy with that, and maybe spruce there, and then get our lanterns kind of coming down, and then yeah, so you could use whatever glass you like. I'm actually going to go with the normal for a change, just the normal glass, and fill that in there. And then I feel like we could get some bamboo. I've started using bamboo for like trees. If we just put 2 like that, I'm using the Better Bush 1, 2, 3 like that. I'm using the Better Bush mod. Just makes the bushes look a little bit more kind of usable. And then I'm going to put this at the back like that. I think something like that would be ideal. And then yeah, I'm going to bring this up to the same height. I think this back here, I'm going to make it actually, this is going to be a front facing window with a roof on it, and then another roof over it maybe. I think that could work. And then maybe something for here, so 3. I'm going to repeat the same on that side, so maybe have window like that, maybe 3 across here with some bushes, and then use our trapdoors just as a 1 over that. I suppose you could do like that as well, but I think just the 1 like that would be enough. Something like that, and then obviously we could stick to this actual theme going all the way through. So say that that's like that. Yeah, I think that could work. So instead of that, bring it through, and obviously just the same as what we've done at the other side. So that going across these 3 here with our bushes, and then our 2 height window with this like that. But if you want to make the window higher, you could probably do that as well. You could even have 1 low, 1 high. I kind of like the higher window, but maybe I'll keep it lower. But yeah, you get the idea. You can kind of change it around to suit what you like best. So yeah, let's see that. I think I'll start on the roof now. So maybe the roof starting from here, maybe resting against this wall, and if we peak this up, so if you put stair under until we reach the top, and then we've got an idea of how big we kind of want the wall behind it. So yeah, so we can obviously build this up like this, because this is going to be, you're going to have roof kind of going over here. I'll put slab across the top, but if you want to change the roofs so it's not all spruce, you can do that as well. And let's see, does that look alright? Maybe a little kind of thing there with a trapdoor like that. That's looking nice. That's looking really good. I like it. I might put this up by, I wonder if this roof, maybe 2 actually, because that roof, try and get over it. So let's see, I kind of want this going across here like this, and then we can fill it in after, but just imagine this roof is kind of joining up like this, and then it gives us a better idea, because this is going to be kind of stepping up, so you can kind of go like this. Do it in steps. It'll probably make it easier to put the roof on as well, like that, and then obviously that'll go like that, and then it'll step down again. So like put that there, and then just like that, and then we can put our stairs on like this. Yes, I faster way to actually do the roof, because I usually struggle with that. It's like that. And my modern house seems to be doing alright on the channel, so if you're wanting more modern houses, let me know on this video, because I know some people like these. I kind of prefer doing these little ones than the actual modern houses, but if the modern houses are liked by more people, then obviously I'm going to do more of that. If you guys choose it though, do you know what I mean? And I think it's because YouTube's actually promoted that one rather than these ones for some reason. I don't know, maybe YouTube likes modern houses. That's it, it's got to be it. So like that. Right, so this is what I'm going to do with the texture. So the texture is just completely random, but you kind of don't want them too close together. So something like that. And maybe just like an odd one here, and one down here, maybe here, here. Maybe one up here or something like that. Just kind of making it random and messy. And yeah, I kind of like that texture. I think it needs one maybe up there or something like that. But you get the idea of texturing it, actually. Maybe here instead. Like that. But that's actually level with that, so I'll actually put it here instead. But you kind of get the idea. You don't want them too like level together, so like this one could be like here. Do you know what I mean? So it seems more random, but it's kind of not random because you've actually picked the place, but you get the idea. Okay, so this is going to be here. Now for this bit here, I kind of feel like it could be, as you can see, I've definitely not planned this out or anything yet, but this could be kind of coming out a little bit more, and this have kind of be a step. So we could bring this up to this level, maybe that. So height wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this comes out like this, and then these can join together. Kind of wanted like it to be an entrance here, so it's kind of like a bit of a different entrance, but maybe I might have it here instead, like just so it's an even number. So that's up to 10, yeah, and then it's coming out like this, because I feel like it will just disrupt the roof if it's not the same as this. So in between it, we should have a 3 gap instead of a 4, and then I'll just place one behind there like that. So yeah, I think that would work. I kind of want, let me see, so that's across there, yeah, and this kind of joining into this roof then, if that would work. And then this across here, and obviously this would be going across to here, and then you can obviously fix it into the thing there. But anyway, I'm going to bring this across here, so it kind of joins with this, sorry, this bit here. And yeah, so this is where I know where to kind of end the roof. So that the roof ends there, and so that goes into that one, and then this would kind of carry on as part of that roof. So imagine that roof's going across here, and then it goes across here. So I'm just trying to figure it out myself, so if I'm losing anyone, I'm sorry. But it kind of like this. You'll get the idea when I'm moving away. So kind of like that, you know? And then that roof will carry on. Now for here, I kind of feel like I could maybe put 2 here and have this as kind of a walkway, maybe. As like a step. Maybe you could have a step here, fill this in, or could we have an upside down step for this bit, so we can actually put some railings on? I think that would make a bit more sense. And then something like that on there, and of course this will be here, so we might as well bring this up either side of that. I kind of want a little window here, so maybe have that there. Might have the 3 height windows, so obviously from here we'd have a window there. You imagine this is like coming out as well, just to make things a bit easier. That's probably where the roof should end, because then we're going to start a new roof. Probably about there would be alright, and then we can bring this up here, and then we can kind of focus on this area, see what would work. So maybe that going across here with the bush, and then we could actually do this as a bit more of a higher window because of the area. So maybe a 1, 2, 3 or 4 height window, but if you want it even higher you could do that. That roof is like that. I kind of feel like maybe could we use some fences just to make it a little bit more kind of, I'm gonna have to crouch for that. So like that there, and then obviously on the inside we're gonna fill all that in so you can't see it from the outside. Bring this down so we can have a doorway, maybe a 2 doorway there. We can maybe have a window above that as well. So maybe kind of have something like this, and then it kind of goes down, so we've got like enough room for our door. So maybe just a 1 doorway there with something like this going across. Can actually put them into here, and then we can have that fenced off like that, and that fenced off like that. Maybe that could work. I just kind of wanted like a big kind of entrance into there. I might double up with the gates at the top like that, and then maybe would this work? Something like that. Yeah, something like that. But I kind of feel, because that's bare, we could try this block. I don't know what it's called. Is it the barrel? Yeah. We could maybe get, would the barrels work here, and then 1 maybe here. Let me just see what it kind of looks like, so it's not completely. Yeah, I think something like that would do. Or we could maybe do it, let's see if it just the 1 like that. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Of course this is going to go through here anyway. I forgot about that bit, so I apologise. You kind of get the idea. So that's going through. Might as well stick with that as well, like that. Just trying to get it right, you know. Just trying to get it right for you guys. Let's see, maybe this could go here and here, and then have kind of like a chain. I can't, I'm in the dark here, so I can't see where my keyboard is. And then have this hanging from here with a hanging basket like that. Yes, it's looking good, it's looking good. And then maybe we could have it like a chain coming down from here and here, maybe by 2, and then get a pot. I'm gonna actually turn the light on in my room so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna use some, maybe some red flowers or something like that. So if we put a pot there and then a red flower, it's kind of like little hanging baskets or hanging pots. Just feel it'll make it more interesting. We could put some pots here as well. Yeah, and then could even have another one kind of through here, so it's a bit kind of busy, and it just makes it a little bit more quirky. And then yeah, I'll probably do that height, so that one will go over it. So yeah, so this altogether is, so that's, count that as 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 high. And of course that's going to be going through at the same height as that. We might as well put that going across there. And then we can do the same kind of thing that we've done there, but here. But we're gonna have to do it like this. So that first, then that going across here. And what sort of height is it? I think that's the height, yep. And then we can grab our spruce strip logs and like that. And then just do exactly the same with the half slab and stuff. I kind of feel like this would benefit having this like that maybe. And it kind of looks, could that go across there maybe? Yeah, that looks good. And of course fill that window in there, and yeah, so we're doing this there, and then same window design. And yeah, I should have probably planned this out first, but I kind of just got a bit of inspiration. I just kind of wanted to go with it and see how it came out. So yeah, can do that, and then that there, and then our lanterns, of course. Let's get the lanterns coming down from there. That's all right. And then maybe we should do another window here, but maybe we could do some different windows. For now, I'm gonna go like this. I just want to see what it would look like. I kind of like, maybe, I wonder if this would work. Yep. Just as kind of like a different window, so it's not all the same. So like that, and then this roof would start from here and coming out here, and then this roof would go up, and then we can just do the same what we did before. It made it a lot easier like that, and then I can just get these going up. Then I don't have to like speed up any bits. I can just kind of do it like this, because usually I'd pause the video and I think that loses some people. So yeah, so like that. Maybe we could raise these windows so we don't have to remove any glass, like that. Yeah, this is actually looking pretty awesome, I gotta admit. So I'm gonna bring this across here to this point here, and of course we might as well bring this all the way around, so it's kind of all the same. So at these points here, obviously this would go up to meet here, to be at the same level as that. But if we're going to do the same windows there as we've done there, we might have to remove some, but for now it should be okay. And bring this up, obviously bring that to there, like that, and then of course we can bring this across, and then where this one ends, so it'd be here. So this roof would then join into here, and then we can continue it on. If you want to do some more smaller roofs coming off the bigger roofs, you can do that as well, but for now you kind of know where to stop this roof. It's kind of there, and that's when we can make this other side roof. So this going across here, kind of feel like we should have a, because I really like how that is kind of plain mixed with that sort of cottage feel maybe. And then yeah, just kind of curving this roof in to meet this roof, and hopefully it doesn't look funny for it. So there's 1, 2 there, 1, yeah, perfect. So this one is then going into here, and if you want to work it like you do this side as well, so bring this up so you know where you're at, you can do that. So yeah, I'll do the same. Bring that across, and then there, and there, like that. and yeah, I kind of like how it looks. I might actually do a couple of houses like this in this style. It's just a style that I came up with now, but I kind of like it. And yeah, right, bring this across. And sorry, in my last video it's a bit fast. I know some people couldn't build it, but it was such a big build, and I wasn't actually going to do a tutorial on it. It was just me kind of building in my spare time, but because I had replay mod on, and obviously you can imagine after making something that big you don't want to make the same house over and over again. It just, yeah, it just wouldn't work, because you'd have to remember everything. That's it. Anyway, so if you haven't seen that one, you can go watch it, but if not, it's cool, man, it's cool. And yeah, we'll do the kind of these diorite bits after, but for now, yeah, I'm gonna fill it all in plain first before yeah, so we just have to take that one out, and then yeah, this would work. And then this should join on, and then we have got our roof complete pretty much. I kind of feel like we should have a chimney though, and I think that would really make it. Maybe a chimney kind of like out here or something that's kind of joined on from here. So maybe in this, like that. Or we could have it in a stone or something. Or I wonder if this would work with maybe some of the anvils on top of it, like that. Does that work? Maybe. I'm gonna actually see if it'll work with some of the stone brick. Like that. Yeah, I might do it one higher actually. There we go. And then if you want to put some cracked brick in or something, or some mossy brick, you can do that as well. So yeah, we've got that. Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but obviously I'm going to repeat the same process as what I've done over there. So that's going to be the same at least. So, can you hear the jet planes flying over? Thank you, jet plane. Put that there, and then my get the spruce slab, and then of course that, and just exactly the same. So there, and there, and then what else did I have? I had some of these. Down, and a lantern. I can obviously work on these details later, but yeah. Put that across there, and then how did I do it? There, and there, sorry. And then this up the side, and then maybe one higher. And yeah, fill that in, and then we've got our windows here. It's kind of plain, but I kind of like how it's plain and detailed in the same way. Oh, I need to bring that round. Is that right? Yeah, three windows there. You have to double check sometimes, you know. That. Obviously we'll put those bushes up at the side like we did over there, like here. So matching with that one. So that'd be the middle of the window there. So yeah. It's just so I know where the window is. So yeah, we can have the windows at the same height actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And for this one, because we've got a doorway there, we're going to have to come up with maybe a different window design. So something like that. Maybe. Would that work? I kind of feel like this could be a bigger one. Otherwise it's not going to look as good. So maybe something like this. and then that there, and then the trap doors, and then maybe 1 2 1 1 2 1, like that. Maybe might have to actually do that bit one higher. Yeah. So starting from the top of that, I think it'll just, so then at least we can do the same as what we've done this here, even though it's a kind of smaller window, but it kind of works with the rest of the house. And then here, do we put windows in here or do we just have it plain? I kind of think plain just works fine, but if you want to add some windows in, maybe you could have them like this, so they're level with that window, and then it makes a little bit more sense. So like something like that over, like that. Perfect. And then that going across here with the bushes as well, like we did on the other side, like that. Yes, it's all working. These ones here, I feel like it's not necessary now. So yeah, I was going to put kind of like a balcony coming down from this side, but I just feel it's probably not going to work that way. You can have bushes up, 1 2 3. You can have some like hanging baskets, like maybe say that you had the hanging basket here. You could even do it too high and then just stick a trapdoor on like this across the top of it. You can maybe do the same at the other side as well, because I kind of like it symmetrical. And then get the bush there. Yeah, that's alright. I kind of like that. Same with this as well. If you kind of wanted to make this into kind of like a balcony so you can kind of walk on it, could bring it out to here and maybe do something like this. See if it works. Maybe to here actually, because then it would just make a little bit more sense. So then when you bring in this across and this across, it kind of like it folds into the actual roof there. And maybe some slabs on here. You could actually turn that into a door, because otherwise you can't get up there, so just maybe something like that. You kind of come up here and then you water your flowers or something like that. Doesn't always have to make sense, but in my head it does. Put some flowers here, get some red ones. I'm going to actually put pots on each one, I don't know where I put it away. Put it on there and there, just to make it look a little bit more nice. I feel like maybe we could have a chain coming down from here and then a pot on this one, so that would mean the chain would come down a bit more, and then a flower in there. A few more hanging baskets around, and then of course obviously around the area you add your diorite to make it look like it's kind of wearing away, or there's some wear and tear in the building, and it gives it a little bit of texture as well. So like, yeah, very nice. But if you don't like that, just don't do it, it's alright. Let's put this across here, and of course let's finish this roof off first. Actually, I kind of feel like we should have some kind of a farm where at least if people are in survival and stuff, they can kind of use it as, yeah, a bit of farm space. I might actually go away and plan it so it kind of looks a little bit like it's been planned, because I don't want it to be completely kind of freestyle-y messed and then it turn out bad. But at the same time, should I do it? Maybe something like this, right? So this up to here. So we've got the one gaps at the side there. Of course we'll fill those in. And then we can have this farm area here, maybe. Yeah, something like that, with like a 4 gaps there, and then this could be actually upside down stairs would probably be best. Upside down stairs here, bring it out by in fact I'll put it here, 3 here, continue with maybe 1 there, and then the rest upside down stairs. Bring this to here, bring these up 1 more, and then we can put our slab on top and then fill the rest in with grass so we can actually put our farm here. I kind of want a back door as well, I think. So maybe we could put the back door in level with where we would walk up. So kind of from there to there, want it level with this one. So this would be our back door here. And then we could maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So either side of these things here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And have this as a roof coming out from here. Could maybe even bring this up like this, and then bring it out 1 more, and then it kind of is the same as kind of what we've got at the front there, and it covers up some of the walls so it's not all kind of windows, and it makes it a little bit more interesting from the back as well. You don't want a house that's kind of like just looks good at the front and it's not as good at the back. Even though you're not going to be able to see it, but yeah. So from here, let's fill these in. We kind of want these level, and maybe just have a look from out here. So this would be, this is going to be against this wall anyway, so we're not going to be able to put a window on that level. Let's just fill it in for now. Maybe we could put some side windows or something, just like a random side window there with a trapdoor. At the same time, we could probably put one there, so obviously when we're putting the flooring in and stuff, that window is just a bit smaller, but we can still put the flooring in on that level. So obviously we'll put this across here, so if we assume that that's going to be the floor level, so yeah. Same with this here. I think we should kind of put it across here at least, just to kind of cover that roof in. Yeah, so I'm going to fill this here. We can obviously make entrances later. This would be the floor level, so you might as well stick to spruce or something. So I'll do the interior at a later date, but you kind of get the idea. That's where the floor level is going to be if you're going to continue it on your own, kind of thing. So yeah, this is going to go around here as well. So window wise, this, stick to the same window sort of height. The doorway here, we could maybe just have it as a doorway like that, and then have this going across here, and then where we've got this going across here to fence it off can be kind of that. Or of course you can get some bushes and run it round there as well. So we'll have a window here as well. So let's fill this in. Maybe. Kind of feel we could probably. Should we take this one out and just see what it looks like? So obviously just leave that there. And then yeah, maybe we could just do a big window here. So it doesn't have to be like this, but kind of how we did the other window. Maybe we could do it level with this, like that, and then Let's see how we did this smaller window. Yeah, so kind of like that smaller window there. So 1 1, and this would just have to be like a 2, like that, unless we expand it even more. I'm kind of just playing around with ideas, so don't worry about it too much. You can do your windows however you like, so don't worry how I'm doing it all the time. You can change them up. But yeah, let's see. Something like that, I think, would be fine. We could maybe take these down so they rest on there. Maybes. Yeah. And then, yeah, fill it in with grass. Don't fill it in with grass, mate. I wouldn't do that. Well, you can do if you're making a dirt house. And like that. And then these hanging down from here with our things. Don't worry. It will be more apparent what I'm doing soon. Once I've actually figured out what I'm doing. So that across there. Maybe down. We kind of want it level with that window there, so we can have these as, we can actually do it all the way across like this, and just have like the smaller windows there, maybe one there as well. And if you don't like that many windows, if you're like, nah, that's a bit too much, which I do actually feel is a bit too much, you could do something like this. Have it a bit 3 like that, and then you can actually decorate it with some of these hanging down. 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3 like that. And if you want these windows higher, you can always go like that, and then we could maybe, instead, to change it up, just have this. But if you want the windows even longer, and you kind of just like the top like that, you can do that as well, which I kind of like that. It's kind of nice, because even if it is plain, I'm always trying to add too much detail sometimes. Maybe just a little bit of texturing would actually suffice. It'd be just as good. Yeah. A little bit of texturing in there, and here, maybe some here. Could maybe have a window there as well, like that. You can actually do this as well. Maybe from there to there, and just have a little one like that. And then you could have some, maybe, instead of the small red, get some of the bigger red, and then where we have done this sort of thing, we could do the same here. So maybe, and then something like that. And then, yeah, get these across, and we could do the same with this thing. I think it was a bit higher actually, it was about there. And then you can get your gates in, crouch down, you can double it up. Why is it not fitting on? There we go. Destroy my house now. Right, so something like that, and then, yeah, so let's get them down here. And I might actually have some pots for these ones. So get my pot out again, and then red flowers there, and doors. I think I'm just going to use a spruce, something like that. I think around this area we could probably add some bushes here and there. Maybe you could actually put them in here, maybe a little bit across here or something. And if you're wanting to kind of hide this a little bit, and if you're wanting it a little bit more kind of, yeah, like that, you can have that. Might be worth actually putting this across like this, if I can. it's kind of level with these ones. And at the top as well, because I suppose it's that height. So yeah, and you can fill the rest in like this. Maybe add some lanterns at the top, or something like that. But same with this as well. I suppose we can get a lantern in there. Just crouch underneath that. So yeah, here, as I said, yeah, I was gonna do the same kind of thing here, so it's not as bare. To like that. And I think we have got a really, really nice house out of this. Yeah. I definitely actually like it all the way around for a change. I've made some houses where I'm like, the front actually looks really good, but the sides not so much. Right, so flooring, you can actually stick to the spruce. I'm going to actually use a little bit of world edit just to quicken it up. So I wasn't going to do the interior, but I might as well do the floors. / set, is it 5/1? There we go. Here to here, and then we've got a bit of a better idea of kind of what it'll look like. Here to here. I don't know why bats keep getting in my house though. Especially when it's, are they like mobs, like attacking mobs, bad mobs? I don't know. So like this, and of course we're gonna have to find a place where it would be suitable, like for these here. Like what I like to do is kind of go like this and cover up the bits of the roof where they're curving in. It just makes the roof a little bit more neater, even though you're using a lot more resources. I just kind of I like my roofs to look a little bit neat, so yeah. And then you can always grab something like glowstone for the very top, and then you can just trim it off. You can even use something like the normal oak trapdoor, like that, and it just lights up the place. Same with like here as well. As you can see, it's kind of like you need to do stuff like this, just like trim it off. You could put some glowstone in there as well. Wonder, does that make sense? Maybe we could have something like that. Then you've got your window there, and then of course here you could even have a big entrance into this sort of area here with windows as well, so you could have those windows like that. And because it's inside, you could have kind of just like these little things. You don't actually need glass or anything like that. But yeah, the best thing to do is kind of dig down, and so you can roughly get an idea where you put a stair set. So something like this, you'd probably want a stair set around kind of here, that's not interfering with everything. So when you actually walk up, you want space to be able to walk up and around as well. So clear enough space and see how it affects that doorway. So you can maybe have like just a 2 stair set, and then you just bring it down and see if you've got enough space. But you can really divide your rooms up however you like. There's so many ways. There's no right or wrong way. You could just have a pole coming down from the ceiling in a completely random place, and it can still kind of work. So something like this, you know. And then you can have like, obviously this is where the room would divide anyway. So you could have this as your divide of the room, and then it goes on to here, and then maybe have a doorway into here. So this goes up and over. You see how many different ways you can kind of get to it. So this stairway here, and then you can probably continue on with this. just so long as you're kind of leaving enough space for you to walk around the staircase. So like through here, you would have this here. You can maybe have stairs coming down from here, or just one little area here with that. It's level with that, and then you can have that going up, that going across. Just start adding little doorways in, like a doorway that'll lead into this area. Just this goes up, and then you could have something like trapdoor going over the top of this. It's random, but it kind of works. So kind of like that, and then this goes into this bit. So obviously you'd want a stair set coming down from here. You could have that going up, then into that with trapdoors like that. You could actually leave that open like that, which I kind of like. Or you can then divide it up with something like this, so it's not taking up as much kind of floor space and stuff. Just do it all the way up to the top, and then when you close those, obviously that's closed, but you're not using up so much room, and you can still kind of get in behind the stairs and use them. So you've got kind of extra storage space here. You could even have another door there. So for the top here, you could even have this going across like that, you know. So that's divided up. You can get through here. You've got a space underneath here. You'll probably keep that nice and high with a trapdoor on the top. And then when you're getting up here, go like this, and then obviously because this is in the way, you want to kind of make it quite thin, so you could do your balcony in the same thing, so like this, leaving a bit more room, because you're using a trapdoor instead of kind of walling it all off and stuff. But if you want to do it this way, where you could kind of like have it to here, that goes up there, and then this kind of curls around here, and then this bit divides it off, and that's a whole wall. It's a whole different room now. It's all usable space. I'll just fill it to the top like this, and then obviously you'd have your doorway into it, so it'd be kind of here, so you can kind of come through here. You can even make big doorways like that. And yeah, like we've done with this, you've got this here, and yeah, you've got some really nice rooms and different kind of ways. Open it up a little bit more, you could have this as like a bedroom or something like that. And then of course what you can do is you can actually make that into a kind of fireplace from the roof, or if you want it as kind of usable, you can stick to the same sort of design that you've done throughout the rest of it. So let me get the glowstone back. I said I wasn't going to do the interior, but I thought I might as well. I've got a feeling this house could do quite well, to be honest, so I'm going to kind of at least get the floor plan down, just in case we do get enough people that like it. Like here as well, you see how it's kind of like it's kind of like that roof's going off there, just easy fix, just straight across it, you know, just hide all that. It's like space that you're not using, you probably wouldn't use anyway, it just kind of make it look awkward. So that across there, and then yeah, I'm going to use the glowstone for the top, so it's all the same like that. So you go through that there, you've got another space here. I'll actually do like that there, probably makes it look a little bit better. So yeah, we've got loads of space here to kind of work with. I mean, even if you wanted to kind of this to be here, so you can have that, just stick kind of like a door on here or something like that. Let's see what it looks like from the outside. doing that though. See if it changes it much. No, actually looks quite nice. So there you go, and then it's just simple enough to like add more details, like say if you wanted kind of like buttons around the place and stuff, just to add more texture to the build so it doesn't look completely plain, like that. Top bits here, like say that you haven't got any there, you could probably put it in there. You can even put them on here and stuff to add more to it, but you kind of get the idea. One up there, and yeah, hopefully you've got a nice house from it. And then of course when it comes to like the garden and stuff, I kind of like to link them all up, and just imagine you've kind of got a path where you'd be like, oh, I'd probably walk down here, I might actually go to water this garden here, so that bit would be used, and then maybe I might walk across here and round to this point here, and then maybe I might walk around the side here, down here or something like that, you know, and then onto this bit here. I might walk around here to get onto this part, and you kind of get the idea. Might be walking around the front as well, like this, and then join it all together like that, and you have now got a pretty awesome house. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You can add your little flowers and stuff and whatever you like that you feel would make the build a little bit better. Adding bushes around the place, or fences even, just fencing it all off. But you kind of get the idea. You could have like it fenced there, or you can have bigger gardens as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be like this, kind of curling in some places, but yeah, you get the idea. But hopefully you enjoyed this video enough to slap a like on the video. It really does help me out, and yeah, I do like unique, different designs like this all the time. I'm trying to yeah, give people different color palettes and different kind of designs that maybe you wouldn't see on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm doing stuff like this literally all the time. So yeah, hopefully you got something from it, and I shall catch you in the next video. Peace out.